Hi again, it's LaserMax. Today I'm gonna be talking about N1. N1 is a commonly used term in Blade Symphony. It's used to describe a rather defensive style, where you keep your distance and rely mostly on whiff punishes to beat your opponent. And often, people will call you out for N1ing, although a large portion of those players do it for the meme and not because they care how you play. Just like there is some of that scrub mentality in Street Fighter with the fireballs, there is a scrub mentality around relying on whiff punishes in Blade Symphony. Now this leads to oversimplifying the game, and making lazy and impulsive analysis of what is happening in the game. It would be commonly said that running away and only attacking second is all it takes to become unbeatable. But that isn't true. If someone goes up to you and closes the distance, they can come close enough to the point that you can't avoid their attacks. This is why people who N1 are forced to attack first in a lot of situations. Sometimes, although this can be really hard to do, you can chase an N1ing person down and back off or shuffle to the side, to bait them into getting whiff punished. But you have to really commit when you're going in. If you just go forward a little bit, he won't bite. And even if you do commit, he might attack you earlier than your dodge timing and just hit you. The point is not that just going in and dodging is a reliable way to beat N1. The point is, it's not just about running away and whiff punishing. Because people who only do that lose in the long run, although running in to bait a defensive player is an important part of beating them. In Blade Symphony, both charging and jumping increases move speed, while walking backwards decreases it. And then you also have dashes and shuffle jumps, which you could use to close distance with. Getting close to a runner isn't actually that hard, but chances are high the runner will hit you first. I would say there is something reminding of a mix-up here. You're against a runner and you chase. If he keeps running, only by walking you could chase him down and hit him in any number of ways. Unless he hits you while you are moving forward. But if he does, you can attack before getting close enough, by using a parry tool. That way you could parry the opponent's interrupting tool. A player that N1s can't run and attack at the same time. If they run you can chase, and if they attack you can parry. Now this mix-up is risky, but you only need to win it once. After that you could have health advantage and win by running the timer. Then you would have to take the same risk to get to you. There are other things which could go down this mix-up, like mixing a shuffle jump into air with shuffle jump into an air cancel attack, and mixing jumps into air attacks with empty jumps into attacks that you do after you land. I could go on with this and all those mix-up options, but I would rather fit that into another video. There's another aspect of the N1 phenomenon that I want to explain. When someone wildly attacks you with a barrage of punishable BS, you go N1 mode and punish all of it to win. But if they never stop attacking like this, you can never stop defending. Because if you do that and go aggressive, all the punishable garbage is going to hit you. This is why it's really convenient for aggressive players to complain about you, because you never stop defending. It's hypocritical because they never stop attacking, so you aren't ever changing what you are doing either. If the aggressive players don't stop doing the same thing, then you can't stop going for the same counter strat. Now, aggressive players think they aren't repetitive, because they switch up the attack choice. But if you are doing different attacks but for the same strategic reason, then nothing has changed. I don't care about what you attack me with. If you do it from a distance that's too far, almost all attacks with few exceptions are whiff punishable. This is why switching attacks doesn't really change all that much. Because all attacks are generally beaten by the same thing. If all you are doing is attacking, you're limiting yourself to one mix-up option. You need to bet on the other side of the coin sometimes. Now, not every player is always attacking, and of the ones that are always attacking, some understand they need to change the movement and the timing of their attacks, but too many don't. And people who attack too often are setting you up to N1 more. The main reason I feel no shame in constantly N1ing, or at least one of them is, I know I can beat most other N1 reliant players, except for a few players that are clearly better than me. Almost every player that N1s me ends up losing more than winning. Since I can beat it, I know others can too. And if they don't really deserve to win either way. Many players don't understand that the winner of the competition is crowned the best of the participants. Some say high-level play is all about N1. Fair enough, but that would mean by this definition that if you're not N1ing, you're not a high-level player. And high-level players should beat the ones that aren't, which makes N1 fair. So on that point, I'll end it. See you in game, and keep on playing.